Hello there. Happy
Yeah,
Monday.
I'm pretty. I'm doing good. I'm sorry for late. That because I
Oh,
thought my class started was. My class will start at 30. I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay. Did you receive my message?
Yes, I got it.
Ah,
Uh,
okay. Hi there. How do I say your name?
My name is Jihe.
Jihe.
Yes.
Hi, Jihe.
Hello.
Happy Monday, and it's great to hear your voice. Yeah, I can see
Thank you.
you. That's why. Just your voice. Okay, so how's your Monday going?
Actually, I finished working at morning.
Oh,
Because
really?
yes, because I stay up all night for working. So yeah,
Hmm.
it was pretty
Okay.
start. It was pretty exhausted.
Oh, it was exhausting.
Yes,
So you are in a night shift.
yes, and today as well.
Ah, okay. So it means you worked last night?
Yes, yes.
Ah, even Sundays, okay. So that's why you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, anyway, I hope that you can have a good rest later
Thank you.
before you go to work again.
Okay.
Okay, well, what would you like us to talk about?
Um. Let's talk about any topic is fine to me, but I would like to handle some academic topic.
Academic topic.
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to choose from the articles or?
Uh, Actually, I didn't read those. So could you
Mhm.
suggest me among them?
Ah, if I may suggest, okay, maybe I'll just okay, because we've got five. Okay, we've got beginner, intermediate, and advanced topics.
Mm-hmm.
So which one would you like? The beginner, intermediate, or advanced?
Intermediate, please.
Intermediate.
Yes.
So for the intermediate, we've got Hong Kong Sea Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first one is Hong Kong Sea Bridge. The second one is Phuket Death Comet. And then the last one is wood sponge to soak up oil.
Uh,
Okay. Based on my observation, most of my students who've been using intermediate chose Hong Kong Sea Bridge.
ah. Uh,
Yeah.
Sorry, but could you tell me
Okay.
the
Maybe
advan
I'll just share it to you. Would you like that?
uh, I wanna hear um the advanced type.
You want to?
Yes.
Here.
Here.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
You want to hear? You mean?
Yes. Yes.
Ah, okay. For a while. Maybe I'm going to take a picture of this lesson so that I can, while,
Okay.
yeah, while I am saying something about it, you could also read as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. For a while, I will just take a picture of it. Okay. So while I am doing it,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I want to ask you, have you been to Hong Kong?
Not yet. I really want to go there, but not
Oh, not yet.
yet. Yes.
How about in China?
Um, I don't think it is China, but I've been to Taiwan.
Ah, Taiwan. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not a part of China though,
Yeah, but it's pretty
but
similar.
I think they are practicing similar traditions somehow.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have common, right?
You're right. And the
Uh,
language is also similar.
Okay. If given a chance, would
Hmm.
you also like to visit China?
Actually, if I have another choice, I would like to go that
Mhm.
place because
To
yes,
to
because
where again?
um, I think Hong Kong would be better than China because actually
Mhm.
China is not my type.
China is not your type.
Yeah,
Okay, why so?
because I don't want to blame them, but Chinese are
Mhm.
so talkative and they are speaking so loud. It is too loud, and
Mm.
I always annoyed by that.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. So
and
you don't like people who are speaking loudly.
yeah, I don't like that. And also, the
Mm-hmm.
Chinese foods are so heavy. They use
Heavy.
yes, they use a lot of oil in food.
Ah, I agree on that part. I agree.
Yeah.
Chinese foods are oily.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, right.
they prefer like for example,
Yeah.
fried rice. So their fried rice, it has a lot of oil. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, it could easily um, it could easily make you what not vomit, but it would
Ah,
actually
I know what you mean.
how
Like,
how do I say it?
yeah, like nausea.
Yeah, somehow,
Mhm.
or you would actually easily lose your appetite,
Yeah, that's true.
even if you're not yet full because of the oiliness. Am I
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah. So, well, I ask you about that because this topic is about Hong Kong and China.
Mhm.
So, this topic is about a bridge that was made over a decade just
Mhm.
to connect Hong Kong and China.
Mm.
So, just imagine how wide or
Yeah.
how long the
Yeah.
bridge is, right? Okay, now,
Mm.
yeah. See, it's connecting two countries, right? So,
Yes, yes.
it's making traveling easier
Mhm.
and accessible. Now,
Yeah, right.
actually, that's the summary of this article.
I see.
Yeah. So I've asked you that if you've been to Hong Kong or to China because of this one. It is actually the main topic of this one is connecting the two countries. Now,
Mhm.
okay, just by knowing that fact
Mhm.
that these two countries now has a bridge that is connecting.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, are you, since you said you've mentioned that you're interested in going to Hong Kong, am I right?
Mhm. Yes.
If you are given a chance to go to Hong Kong, um, is there any way for you to be interested in going to China as well? Because yeah, in that way you'll be hitting two countries in one travel.
Yeah. Right, that's true.
Uh-huh. Now, okay. So, do you have any questions about this part? Because there are some topics, but there are just subtopics.
Uh
Okay.
no, I can understand what it says.
Okay, you can easily understand it. So
Yeah.
now, if I may ask you, what do you think are some advantages of having this bridge connecting Hong Kong to China?
Mm. At first, as you mentioned, it'd be really accessible, and the transportation fee would be also affordable.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yes, if this bridge is not exist, we have to use airplane or the ship
Mhm.
to get to
Mhm.
each place. But
Uh
if we
huh.
have road, we can
Mhm.
just use our own car or bus, so
Mhm.
it'll be much cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be much cheaper. And take note of this one. They've mentioned this one. Okay, so the travel from 3 hours, it would be lessened to 30
Mm.
minutes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
so
low.
it's it's really satisfying to know that
Yeah,
there
right.
would be a way in which you could just travel in a cheaper way and a faster as well.
It depends. Like
Mhm.
if I have a lot of money at that moment, I would like to use the faster one. But if I'm not enough, I think yeah, cheaper way will be fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, do you believe that the travel will only take 30 minutes? Because
Mm,
that's what they said. Now,
ah,
how about you? Do you think that it's really 30 minutes?
Um, oh, yes, maybe. I'm not sure
Maybe.
though.
You're not sure about it. Yeah.
Yes.
Because one of my students
Mm-hmm.
told me that maybe it will not really take 30 minutes, especially if it will connect two different countries.
Mm-hmm.
There would be a lot of people who would like to try it. And so traffic jams
Yeah, sure.
would, yeah, yeah, traffic jams are very much possible.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, you have a business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've got a business from Hong Kong going to China. For example, you're going to import
Mm-hmm.
products. Which one are you going to still prefer? Using the bridge or still using the plane
Mm.
to transfer your goods?
Um, my answer is the same. Like it depends what product
It
I
depends.
import.
Mm-hmm.
So if it is a like light one, I
Uh-huh.
think I am going to use airplane. But if it is kind of heavy, it'll be much better to use a car,
Ah,
big car.
so okay, it would depend on things
Yeah.
such as the weight and maybe the product as well. If it's
Yes.
a food product, maybe it's better if you're going to transport it as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Am I
Right.
right? Yeah. Okay, now, for example, you're given the opportunity to connect two
Mhm.
countries,
Mhm.
Korea and another country. What
Mm,
country would you like to connect, to be connected
um,
to?
I in my opinion, I would
Mm-hmm.
like to connect my country to Japan because China is
Mm,
already
wow.
connected
Yeah?
with my country. Even though
Mm.
North Korea is
Oh,
between us.
really?
Yes, because
I was
um
not aware of that.
ah
Like how?
yeah,
How connected do you mean? Like, can
I
you
mean
travel by?
like here is Korea.
Yeah?
Here is Korea
Uh-huh.
and here is China. So
Ah,
yeah,
so
the
it's
continent
easy.
is connected.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, so it's very accessible, you mean,
Yes,
to
yes,
travel from Korea going to China and vice versa.
yes. But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
here is North Korea,
Mm-hmm.
and as you know, we cannot get in North Korea, so it is
Mm-hmm.
in for now it is impossible to go through this way to China. We need to go
Ah,
like this.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes,
You have to use a long cut. There's no
yes,
shortcut.
yes, right, right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you said Japan, right?
Yeah,
Why in
Japan.
Japan?
Mm, because realistically, Japan is the only country um where is close from my land.
Mm-hmm.
So and also I am a kind of fan of Japan. I
Mm.
frequently go there for travel. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
I really hope that.
Ah, okay. So what do you usually do in Japan? Just to travel or business trip?
Just travel.
Mm.
Yes.
So you've said that you've been to Japan for several times. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, exactly. I've been there 13 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
13
Yeah. For 4 months, 4 years.
in a year? This
Four
year only?
years.
Oh, 4 years.
Yes. That means
Oh,
I've been there like 3 times per year.
okay. And is there a particular person or a place that you go to? Or you just travel anywhere?
Anywhere.
Anywhere. And
Yeah.
of all countries, why in Japan?
Because Japan is pretty close from my country, like it takes 1 to 2 hours by plane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even though I cannot speak Japanese, the tourist system in Japan is really well developed, so I can
Oh,
easily yeah, travel there. And yeah,
Mm.
and the food is great, and people are also hospitable. Yes, I guess
Mm.
Japan is really good place to have a rest.
Mm. I think so. And correct me if I'm wrong,
Hmm.
but they said that there are a lot of similarities between Koreans and Japanese.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Am I right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Maybe that's the reason why you feel at home in their
Yeah,
country as
yeah.
well, right?
I guess it'd be
Okay.
pretty hard for you or on you to classify Japanese and Korean.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
I think it'll be pretty hard for you to classify Japanese and Korean.
Ah, for people who are not usually, what do you mean? In what ways are the you hard to classify? Like,
Because our appearance are pretty similar.
uh-huh,
Yeah, so I guess
I think so.
yeah. China is Chinese as well.
Ah, yeah, Japan, Japanese and Koreans. Yeah, you have glowing and fair skin, right?
Yes.
Unlike other Asian nationalities. For us, for example,
Mm-hmm.
uh, our skin tone is a bit darker than yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Than
Yes.
Koreans, of course. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm. So, for example, you've mentioned about that. It's difficult for us to classify or qualify, check whether the person is a Korean or a Japanese
Yeah.
one, right? So,
Yes.
what tip can you give me, for example, on
Uh,
how it would
it
become
is
easier for me?
really, really hard to describe because I just
Oh.
classify it with my feeling and sensation. Yeah.
Okay.
There,
Based
there's
on
no
your
answer
gut.
actually.
Ah, okay, that's the reason. Mhm. Maybe. But most of the time, I often speak Koreans here in the Philippines more than Japanese. That's why
Uh-huh.
if there are Japanese, sometimes people tend to say, "Oh, there are Koreans," even though they say, "Ah, I'm sorry, I'm not Korean, I'm Japanese." But it's because
Mm-hmm.
Philippines is really blessed to be visited by Koreans, right?
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Right.
Now, how about Hong Kong? A while ago, you've mentioned that maybe,
Mm-hmm.
or you also want to visit Hong Kong, right?
Yes,
So,
right.
what in Hong Kong would you like to see or visit or experience?
I heard that there is a famous city which called Chimsachui. Um,
Sorry, can you say that again?
I heard that there is a famous city which called Chimsachui.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
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 Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You cannot hear me?
Uh, Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, I can hear you, but your voice sometimes gets disconnected.
Hello?
Hello. Oh yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, I heard that there is a famous city which called Chimsachui in Hong Kong,
Mhm.
and the city is really famous for its beautiful nightscape.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
and yes, so I really want to go there.
Ah, you really want to go there. Did you ever plan in going to Hong Kong?
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe, oh, I'll go to Hong Kong next year, so I'll be planning for it, or yeah, it's just in your mind still.
Uh, Maybe next year because
Mhm.
from now on, I didn't want to go there because I have a lot of alternative country.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but
Mm.
since many people recommend me to go to Hong Kong these days, So if I have a chance, I want to go there next year.
Next year. Okay. And if you will go to Hong Kong,
Mhm.
who would you like to be with and experience that
Um,
beautiful scenery?
Maybe alone or my close friend because I don't want to go travel with some people who are not that familiar with me.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, um, yeah, it'll be
Mhm.
much better to go there alone because I can fully enjoy my trip.
Ah, oh, okay. How many times have you tried traveling alone?
Um, Many times, like 5 times, maybe.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to travel alone? Because
Oh,
I
really?
never experienced it yet. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not really comfortable going out alone. So,
Mm.
not just by traveling, even eating outside, for example, in a
Mhm.
restaurant or in a fast food chain,
Mm.
I never experienced eating
Oh.
alone. That's why I'm really amazed with people who can do it.
Ah. But I totally understand your situation because at first I was also have some fear of going outside alone. It was a
Mm-hmm.
kind of challenge for me, but after I tried it,
Ah.
yeah, I become more confident and I realized
Mhm.
I realized the um the advantages of traveling alone.
Oh, advantages like what? Can you
Like
share it to me so maybe I can be motivated?
okay. As I mentioned before, I can fully enjoy my time because,
Uh-huh.
for example, when you have a people around you when you are travel, you need to care about their taste and um their energy. Like you need to care about a lot of things.
Ah, okay. You mean you need to be considerate.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh. About a lot of things. Yeah, for example, the place, the time they wake up so you can travel
yes,
and
yes,
things such.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
And you need to, and you also need to plan like minor things like transportation, like
Mm-hmm.
whether you are gonna use bus or subway or walk when you trip
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yes, but if
Ah.
you are trip alone, you can just do
Mhm.
whatever you want.
You will only care for yourself. You don't need
Yes,
to
yes,
consider others' opinion or preference.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Now, oh, time is running so fast. Well,
Yeah.
we've talked about a lot of topics already.
Oh
Our
yeah.
topic branched out because, to be honest, this topic is just short.
Yeah,
And
right.
since you really got it right away, it's really hard to go around this topic knowing that you are really familiar and
Yeah.
knowledgeable about it. So, thank you very much for still participating despite having
Mhm.
questions that are outside the
Okay.
article.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
as
you
well.
very much. Well, it's my
Okay.
pleasure to talk to you, and I
Mhm.
really do hope that I can talk to you again.
Okay.
Okay?
See you again.
Thank you. See you. Goodbye.
Bye
And have
bye.
a great night ahead. Bye
Okay.
bye. Have
Bye
a good
bye.
rest.